Hi, today we want to talk about cost, the cost of BenchBUD. What we wanted to do when we came up with BenchBUD is we wanted to develop a product that was affordable, but yet durable. And trying to bring those two worlds together can sometimes be very difficult. You want something that doesn't cost a lot, but a lot of times you have to use components that are inferior and that just won't last over time. The biggest thing we wanted to make sure was in the product was a really good gear. And this gear is made in Germany. The company name is Ketter, and they make the finest quality gears available. And then with the motor, which is a high capacity motor also from Germany, we can have the encoders in here talk to our box here that goes to our switch. The other product that can make it very expensive is the control box. This is the brains of the operation. Without this, the table won't come up evenly, it won't know if it's overloaded, and it also makes it so it wouldn't be safe. So when this table's going down, say for instance you left something out and it hits it. It'll hit the bottom, it'll automatically reverse. It just takes a little pressure, and that's because this has gyro sensors inside. So if you have a lot of movement on the top, it'll sense that, and then it'll shut down and reverse. You're going to see it also does the same thing in an upward fashion. So it's moving up, hits something, it's going to reverse back down. That's where the technology comes in. I know a lot of people say, why does it cost so much? But you have to have the safety in a height adjustable product when it's in your shop, especially when you're using a one-touch application. You're not sure who might be around at the time, and you want to make sure that it has safety features built into it. This has sensors built into the control box again, so you won't overload the product and burn the motors up and damage the gears. So when you go over that 450 pounds, it's going to shut down, and it'll only move up in little increments, and that's going to tell you that your table is overloaded. We want to set a pre-programmed position on the table. You can move the table into the position you want it to be at. We're going to choose number 2. You're going to push that 4 times. So now I have program 2 in. I have it set on one touch. I'll push the number 2 once. It'll go to that position and it'll stay there. Now you can program it with the control switch, or you can use our app. Okay, so let's talk about the legs on the table. That was one of the areas we could save some money, and that's why we went with steel. So the leg is steel. The glides are on the inside, and we also went with 2 steel cross supports. These 2 steel cross supports are what add the rigidity of the table, so when it's upright, it won't wobble. So when you're working on your product or sanding away, the table's not doing a lot of movement. People like to know, what's the lifting capacity? Well, I'm a big guy, 6'5", 235 pounds. It's 450, but sometimes you just want to be raised up in life, and this is a cool way to do it. Okay, I just wanted to talk with you about the work surface and the different options that you have. Here we use a particle board top. It's 7/16 inch thick, and we can process that within our factory. We wanted to keep the cost down low, so we went with this simple top that you can clear coat, you can paint, it will last a long time, and you're also not worried about damaging it or marring it up because it is particle board and it can be replaced. With BenchBUD, we don't know what your hobby is going to be. You could be a leatherman, you could be a woodworker, you could just be using this as, for your projects within your home. So you can just put whatever you want on our support brackets, be it steel, maybe a solid wood top, or maybe you want a laminate top. You can add any top you want basically to our base. Again, 450 pounds lifting capacity. It's going to be pretty hard to overload this product.